a reference to the spawner in our player, we can say when the player hits a star, the player will call the spawner to spawn another star, since the old star will be destroyed. Okay. So let's come back to here, where it detects when the star hits the, or rather when the star, when you come into contact with a star. So and we will call spawner.start spawning stars. Okay, and we will also have to link our player with our spawner. Okay. Okay, so now let's go back to our spawner. Okay, for our spawner to spawn the star, we need to know where to spawn it. Okay, so to do that, okay, just give me a second to categorize it. Okay, so to know where to spawn the star at, we need to know where the platforms are. Okay, so that means we need to link the platform manager to our star spawner. Okay, so to do that, we just need to drag and drop the platform manager to where we created the reference to the platform manager. Okay, so we call platform manager, or rather we get a platform from the platform manager to spawn the star at. Okay, so let's go to our platform manager. Okay, it will be similar to our characters appear on stage. So we can just copy this part and paste it here. Okay, and we can say star to spawn dot transform dot position equals to the new position where we will spawn it. Okay, but before that we need to create a new star and okay, star to spawn. Okay, so when the spawner is called to start spawning the stars, it will spawn one star, and when the player or when you come into contact with a star, okay, it will be destroyed and you'll get 1 point and another star will be spawned. Okay, so let's see if that works or not. Okay, left right to move, Z to jump. Oh, okay, we need to call the spawner to spawn the star for the first time. Okay, so let's go back to player and let's go to fix update. Wait, update, yeah. Okay, so the game will detect if you are playing the game for the first time, and it will show you how to move left and right, how to jump, and once you have jumped, it will say something like collect stars, and it will spawn the first star. Okay, start spawning stars. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, so you don't see a star yet. Left right to move, Z to jump. Okay, so that is our star. Okay, so let's go and get it. Okay, 1 point added. Okay, another point added. Okay. Oh, how do we get to that? Okay. Okay, if you notice, we placed the star too high above the platform. So let's change that to about here 1 point. Okay, just 1.0. Okay. Looks like there was a weird bug over there. Transform. Okay. Okay, as you can see, there's still a bug regarding the placement of the platforms, so that is on the list as well. Okay, if you notice carefully, when the character hits the, or rather comes into contact with the star, it acts as if it is hitting an object and the object then disappears, which is not what we want. Okay. So let's change that. Okay. Okay, we have to do that in Unity. Okay, so as you can see now, it does not come into contact with the characters anymore. Okay, because we set as trigger. Okay. Okay. Okay, but we still want to detect when you come into contact with the star. Okay. So for our star, we do not need this anymore. Instead, we will say update. Okay, instead we will manually detect when the character's area come into contact with the star. Okay. So in our player, okay, over here, we will say detect if a star is within the bounds of the character. Okay, to do that, let's use something weird that I have done before. Okay, scripts call or other controllers. Contains point. Red dot contains point. Okay, so we need to create an imaginary rectangle around the character first. Okay, to do that we need to get the width and height. Size X. Change this position. Okay. Bottom point. Bottom left point goes to new vector to transform dot version dot x minus bounce size dot x comma minus divided by 2 to bottom left point, bottom left point dot y. Okay, we are getting the bottom left point of where the, okay, imagine there's a rectangle surrounding your character, so we are getting the lower left point, and using the lower left point with the width and height to draw a rectangle around the character. Okay, so in this rectangle, if there is a star or part of the star in it, we will do what we did just now. Okay, so if rectangle dot contains dot, let's see what do we have here. Overlaps, yes. Okay, we need to overlap. Okay, before we do this, we need to know star spawn star. Okay, spawn star equals to star. Okay, overlap spawner dot spawn star. Oh, okay, we need to set as public so that the player will be able to access it. Okay, spawner dot star or spawn star dot attributes. Okay, we also need to say if star exists equals to false. Okay, so when we have spawned a star, we will say that there is at least a star. So if spawner dot if star exists, so we will only check this when there is a star to check for. Okay, so to know when the star is touching the character, we also need to create a rectangle for the star as well. Okay, so let's do that. Float star width equals to spawner dot spawn star dot render dot bounce dot size dot x. Okay, in the case of our star, since it is okay 320 times 320, which means that the width and the height is the same. Okay, we do not need this. We do not need to get the height. Okay, and we need to create a rectangle for our star as well. Okay, but before that we need a bottom left point for our star. Spawner dot spawn star dot transform dot position dot x minus star width divided by 2. Spawner dot spawn star dot transform dot position dot y minus star width divided by 2, and now we can create our rectangle. Star width, star width. Okay. Okay, so if it overlaps another rectangle and if it overlaps the star rectangle, we will say overlap with a star. One eight eight. Oh, okay. So let's see if that works or not. Okay, left, right to move, Z to jump. Okay, the star is too high, so let's try that again. Okay, left, right to move, Z to jump, and there's a star. Okay, as you go to the star, you see, overlap with a star. Okay, as you can see, it is printing and printing. So if I move away from the star, okay, it stops. Okay.